So I also think too, for Michael Easley, I think in my opinion, as a man, why would you grab that woman like that? Hey y'all, welcome back to Just a Girl Talk. My name is Gina if you are new here. If you're new, of course be sure to subscribe. Make sure your notifications are on so you never miss an episode. Like this video, of course, all the good stuff. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So I might be late to the party, but I want to talk about Meagan Good's interaction with Michael Easley a couple days ago. So Tyler Perry's movie Divorce in the Black came out. Everyone started to discuss how Michael Easley and Meagan Good greeted each other after not seeing each other for some time, according to the blog. But I'm gonna drop a clip in here of that hug, and we're gonna come back and talk about it. So when I first saw the hug, I didn't pay it any mind. I'm not really active on Instagram. I go on Instagram to kind of really scroll through, but I happened to see that, and I was like, whoa, okay, Meagan. Okay, Michael. And Jonathan is standing right there. He doesn't appear to be upset. As you can see, he kind of was like, whatever. But and they had a good time that night. No big deal. But I started to think about, okay, we have so much conversation around what's okay, what's not, what men like, what women don't, blah, 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 blah. That's always happening. And we've seen recently how we, as a lot of women, have been disrespecting their partners when it comes to other men. We've seen with Chris Brown and his fans, they don't give a damn, like, at all, how they show up, even the ones who are in relationships. We've seen that controversy go around where men, you know, leaving their women, and the women kind of like, it's no big deal, it's Chris Brown. So it's just like another, like, it's just like another situation where a woman who has a man who is in a committed relationship, even though they're not married yet, I think that that's still very telling of, although he appeared to be okay with it, we don't really know how he feels as a man. You know, to see your woman jump in another man's arms, like he picks your woman up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to keep it cool. I don't think that he will want to show that in that setting anyway. You know what I'm saying? So could they have had a conversation about it? Could they have made him feel some kind of way? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that it absolutely could. But I think it's just kind of, for me, thinking about, like, where's the disconnect? Is there a lack of respect? Is there a lack of consideration? Is it just we expect men to just be cool with it because we say so? Should a man not care about how his woman is interacting with another man? You know what I'm saying? No matter who it is, it could be his best friend, it could be his brother, it could be, I think most men, not any man, but most men do not want to see his woman getting that excited to see another man, in my opinion. In my opinion. I don't think so. I think, will a man play it cool? Yes. But do I want to see you jumping into somebody else's arms? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. And I think when I was reading through the comments, of course it was the women who were like, why is it that big of a deal? They're just friends. Y'all men be so insecure. Y'all just want to police women's body. It's not that serious. And I think because we don't know how it feels to be a man. We don't know what that feels like. We don't know what it feels like to watch your woman give that another man, your beautiful, attractive, Meagan Good woman, you know what I'm saying, be in that space. I think as when I read the comments and I hear women give their perspective, I'm like, we don't get it. Because if the tables were turned, just like the Chris Brown situation with the women who are out here, just would you not have a problem with if it was your man taking this with a woman? I think the average woman would. So there's that double standard. It should be okay for you because it's not the bigger deal, but if a man was to do it, y'all are not going to be okay with it. You're not going to be okay with it. And I also don't think that anybody should be okay with it. I think that there should be a level of respect and boundaries. That, okay, we used to operate that way. Because, again, that could be the way that they always exchange. You know? That could be, but you're not single, sis. You got a man. You got a man. And I think also, right, I think it comes to a place where, as women, what one man was okay with, we think every man is supposed to be okay with it, and if he's not, it's something wrong with him. So let's say Meagan Good's ex-husband, was it Devon? If he was okay with that, cool. But that might not be what the new guy is okay with. So is he wrong for not wanting his woman to jump into another man's arms and embrace him in that way? No, he's not wrong. And you also can't push that on him because your ex-husband was okay with it. Now, this is just me speaking out loud, hypothetical, just kind of devil's advocate of the situation, of how a lot of this stuff will kind of drag on into something that should never be okay, in my opinion. But like I said, I think for the women, like for the ladies who think this is okay, why? And I feel like I referenced an episode of Martin in my last video about, you know, just how we present ourselves and how our women encourage, you know, promiscuous behaviors in dressing. Do y'all remember when Martin and Gina had like the competition of the double date with their exes? So Martin had his ex-girlfriend, Gina had her ex-boyfriend, and they were talking about memories, and it was like, well, you didn't tell me you took her here, and you didn't tell me. So they were starting to like do stuff to make each other jealous with their exes, and it was uncomfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were obviously like, it doesn't feel good to see you, even if they both were like, I'm cool with it, I ain't got no problem with it, I ain't gonna be tripping, you know what I'm saying? But when you think about it, I don't want to see you operating that way with your ex. I don't want to see you operate that way with any other man or any other woman. It's not a comfortable position to be in. And I think that that's the part too for us as women. It makes your partner uncomfortable. And I don't ever want to put my husband in an uncomfortable position. And I don't think it always has to do with, oh, he's going to think that you like that man or you're trying to get with that man. It's just uncomfortable. And who wants to see another man wrapping their arms around your woman? You know, other than your kids. That's the only person who's wrapping their arms that tight around your woman is your babies. You know what I'm saying? So I think when we think about this logically, I think it's like, if we start to put our husband's needs first and think about how they will feel, then we can eliminate a lot of this stuff. Putting our partners, even if it's not your husband, if it's your boyfriend, if it's your fiance, you know, like if you start to put that man's, think about how he's going to feel. And again, could that hug in that moment was, she wasn't planning that. I think it just happened, right? It just happened. But I think that comes a place where like, whoa, all right, that happened. Maybe I gotta slow it down, you know? Because if we have a conversation about it, it could be like all right, like we never been in that situation before. You know, this is the first time for us. I don't like that. I think as a woman, you should be able to receive that and be like, okay, babe, I can understand how it can make you feel uncomfortable. I can understand how they don't look good. And it's also public. It's public. Everybody's giving their own opinion about it. I'm standing right there. It's just like in my face. You know what I'm saying? You know she's in a relationship. Everybody knows she's in a relationship with that man. So why would you go in and embrace her like that? I feel like as the man too, some respect for that man. I'm going to embrace my friend, give you a little hug, a little sock. You know what I'm saying? But that's to me was also like wrong in a sense. Like as a man, why would you? Because would you want your woman to do that to him? I just think we got to just be considerate. We can't just be one-sided. We got to think about how would it make us feel if we did it to somebody else. That's just how I feel. If you did it to somebody else, if somebody did it to you, how would you feel? How would you feel? And I think when you think about preparing for marriage and you think about just becoming a wife, for the women out here who may come across this video, it's so much that goes into marriage. But one of the most important things is to be mindful that you represent your husband. You represent that man. So what you do is now a reflection of him. And we have to keep that in mind as women. You have to keep that in mind that from now on, when you embark on becoming a wife, it's not just about how you look. It's about how we look, how our kids look. What I do is going to have a domino effect on everybody that I am raising that is a part of my family. So this one innocent hug, hypothetically, has him now looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to think about it. And I think that that's the part too where the women who are like undermining it and it's like it's no big deal, you're not recognizing that this woman represents this man. The girls at the Chris Brown's concert, they just completely. They lost all. They didn't care. That was bad. And again, Chris Brown don't know those people. And I'm not saying this is right but he don't know them men. He's just meeting the women. It's a meet and greet, boom, 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 whatever. They're nobodies. But Michael easily, he knows she has a boyfriend. He knows she's in a relationship. He knows. So I think Michael, that wasn't right. That wasn't right. Okay? But I just think as women, we just have to be more mindful, more cautious, more aware. Just do a better job of being conscious of how you show up and how you have to operate differently when you are representing your partner. You have to. We all have to be conscious. The man is representing you as his as your man, to not disrespect you, not to have you looking crazy, and vice versa. Now again, they could be so cool with it. They probably had no problems. It was easy peasy. They didn't care, right? But we, us normal non-celebrity people out here, do not try it. Ladies, don't try it. Don't lose your man trying to be Meagan Good and expect him to show up and care and not even be bothered like her boyfriend is. That's not the average man. The average man is not going to just be cool with it. So please don't try it. Please don't. Be respectful of your man. Be mindful of him. Be considerate of his feelings, just like he should be of yours. And keep the peace. Keep your hands to yourself. Okay? Keep your hands on him. Just your man. All right? But let me know in the comments what y'all thought about the video. Did y'all care? Did y'all think it was any big deal? Was it wrong? Was it disrespectful? Am I tripping? You just let me know. Okay? So be sure to subscribe. Like this video. Comment. Share it out. You know, we hit 1,000 subscribers, y'all. So we continue to grow. We're growing. I'm so excited. So thank you guys for watching this episode. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.